What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be going over what is quite possibly the greatest UFC card of all time. I have no idea what the fuck I watched. I know it's a little late. It was obviously yesterday night. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Ended at midnight. Had to work early in the morning. But, holy shit, guys. Obviously, we'll talk about the main event. We'll be ranting in the co-main event. Get ready for that. Ended up going 5-7, so pretty good. Got every fight up until the championship fight started. But, can't complain. But let's start off with these fucking absolute, just bangers. Some of the best fights I've ever seen. Maybe not best fights, but just, crazy fights. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Great fight to open up with. Steve Garcia opening the card, looking pretty good. Pretty much doing exactly what I thought with the Diego Lopez zero head movement. Steve was kind of piecing him up with the jabs and, with everything else. And, once again, like normal, it's just the fact that, Diego Lopez just can't die. I don't know how this guy loses to somebody that isn't, well, I guess you just got to beat him and, pretty much how Volk beats him, which is just point fight him. But, I don't know how this dude just continues to live so much abuse and just not even get phased. But, first round, Steve Garcia kind of just piecing up Diego Lopez the whole time. Diego literally refusing to move his head at all, blockhead Mexican style. We gotta love it. Round two, it's kind of going the same way, and then finally Diego hits a big, honestly, I don't even remember what he hit. I think he just hit him with a straight and kind of drops him. Steve Garcia gets back up and just starts swinging, and that's the one thing you absolutely can't do against Diego Lopez, because the thing is, if you just stand and bang with Diego Lopez, he cannot go down, so you're going to. So Steve Garcia tries to kind of stand and bang with him, gets dropped again, and then gets put out cold on the ground. Diego Lopez coming in, doing literally exactly what I fucking said, which was Steve Garcia was going to probably be beating him, and then he's going to come in and get chinned, because Diego Lopez just doesn't care what you're doing to him, as long as you don't. Honestly, you got to do the exact opposite of what you would think you got to do. You got to just stop trying to kill Diego Lopez. You just got to point fight him. No more trying to kill him, because it just doesn't work. You can't knock him out, bro. It's impossible. Physically impossible. So, good win for Diego Lopez. I'd like to see him start Jair Rodriguez. Don't know why that guy's still around. I think he's still in the top 5. I'd have to recheck. I don't remember. But Jesus Christ, can we finally get that fucking fight? But, on to the next one. Guys, all you had to do was believe. Bo Nickel comes out there, gets it done. First round, kind of, I was almost worried because they were kind of, fighting at range, and then they both kind of went for some kind. I don't even really know what they both went for. Kyle Dawkins went for, probably just a straight. And Bo Nickel, I couldn't tell if he went for a takedown or if he, went to throw a strike and just didn't realize Kyle was also going to throw a strike, but he kind of catches him, catches his leg, picks him up, fucking slams his ass. That was fun to see. But, kind of holds him there most of the round. Actually got stood up at some point, which I was surprised to see. And then here comes Bo with the overhand to put Kyle Dawkins down. He then just shells up like a little pussy bitch. Why was Kyle Dawkins on the White House, bro? I didn't even know who he was. He's not a step up for Bo Nickel. He just gave up on the White House and literally just shelled up to nothing. Bro's trash. Well, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Bo Nickel needs a ranked opponent. I don't know who, but I'd say we can finally give him a ranked opponent again. I think he's improved a little bit since the DeRitter fight, a decent bit. So hopefully he can continue to look better in this division. But we'll have to see. I'd love to see him fight his twin, Joe Pyfer. I think that would be funny, the twins. But, yeah, good win for Bo Nickel. Finishes it out on the ground. What the fuck was Michael Chandler doing out there, bro? Like, 3 strikes the whole time, by the way. Hilarious. Michael Chandler was just going out there and, like, running away. He was, like, just throwing, like, not even shooting takedowns. He would just reach out with his arms at Rufy's legs. If you've ever, like, watched very small children wrestle, like, if you ever went to a wrestling tournament for, like, the 5 and 6 year old age bracket, it's pretty much how they shoot takedowns, where they don't actually shoot a shot. They just stick their arms out and walk towards you. That's all Michael was doing, is he would stick his arms out and run towards Hoofy. I'm honestly surprised Hoofy didn't, like, jump knee or, like, almost soccer. You know, he honestly could have Tony Fergusoned him with how he was just sticking his head down so often. But Rufy just honestly stood around the whole time, throwing whatever he wanted. Honestly, my hopes for Chandler were already low, and he's still somehow disappointed because he just went out there and looked somehow even dumber than he already looks most of the time. Running away, throwing, I guess you could call them takedowns. I wouldn't really call them takedown attempts. They were more of like tickle attempts or something. But, yeah, I'm not really sure what the fuck Michael Chandler was doing out there. Rufy goes out there, throws some cool spinning heel kicks. Both of them actually landed. Like, I mean, the second one landed, it looked like around the guard. The first one landed, like, Chandler blocked, but it still clearly, like, thumped him. Wobbled him. Yeah, he just ends up giving up after getting the shit kicked out of him for, a while. I don't know what Michael Chandler was here for. We just need to get him cut from the UFC at this point, because he's really just trash. I mean, 1-6 in his last 7? And his 1 is against Tony Ferguson? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a win for Rufy, but it's like, yeah, cool, bro. You be Michael Chandler. I mean, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he called out the champ. I'm pretty sure he called out for a title fight. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. I don't know who I'd like to see him. Maybe the winner of BSD and Patty. That might be a good one. But yeah, I'm not sure. But good win for Hoofy. I mean, he was bound to win, and still not really a great win. It's Michael Chandler. But I mean, at least he literally looked as good as possible. He didn't do any bullshit, get caught with anything, get wrestled at any point. To be fair, once again, Michael Chandler shot literally the worst takedowns I've ever seen. The Incredible Hulk goes out there and puts away this fat motherfucker. Fucking Fat Albert, bro. Another fighter. These two just need to be done, bro. Like, Chandler, before this fight, I at least would say Chandler was at least trying still. Chandler, in this fight, looks like he just straight up gave up. Derek Lewis looks like he really hasn't been trying in his fights for, like, the last 4. Even though he won against Talisha Teixeira, I feel like he didn't have to work very hard. He just, like, did his normal thing, and he got lucky. Nope, Josh Hogan has disappeared. But, yeah, Derek, you're fucking trash at this point, bro. Just the fact that he didn't retire is kind of crazy to me. Because, like, why not? What are you doing at this point? What's your plan? My guess is he just needs the paycheck. But, yeah, no, Josh Hogan goes out there, just pretty much speed mogs Derek Lewis, takes him down in the first, beats the shit out of him, ground and pound. Of course, Derek Lewis's fat ass can't get up. Second round comes, and it's pretty much the exact same thing, just on the feet. Josh Hogan just using his speed to straight up piece Derek Lewis. Every 15 shots Hogan would land, Derek might throw one big right to try and knock Hogan out, and, him being already tired as fuck, like he had just, ran a 18-mile marathon. Yeah, that wasn't doing anything. Josh Hogan, another good win. fuck, we might have to put him in a title eliminator, bro. I don't know if I want to see him against Alexander Volkov. That might be it. I feel like Volkov's deserved a title fight, but the thing is he just have to... If what I saw was true, Tom agreed to a fight in, I think, September or August or October against Cyril Gane. So if that happens, we could get a fight maybe early next year or maybe mid next year for Volkov, but that's still a long time. That's a year from now. So, maybe not Volkov, maybe give him Sergey or something like that. I mean, fuck, maybe. No, I'm not even going to say it. We'll talk about that. But good win for, to be honest, it's kind of the same thing with Chandler. Good win as in he did get the win and at least he dominated, but like, Jesus Christ, why didn't you just retire, Derek? What the fuck, man? Next. You gotta be fucking. I didn't just see what I think I just saw. Anyway, Sean O'Malley versus Amil Zahabi. My bad, fucking USA, baby. What I will say is USA really pulled through this card. Every USA fighter won except for obviously Dacus, who was fighting another fucking American fighter. But everybody from America won. Sean O'Malley went out there, did Sean O'Malley things, piecing up Zahabi. First round was kind of, I feel like, not a whole lot happened. Both of them were kind of... Zahabi was just kind of scared the whole time. Zahabi was being a big bitch. And Sean was kind of doing his thing where, he's kind of trying to get the counter shot. So he really wasn't doing a whole lot, but he definitely won the round. Throwing his straight and his jabs out there. But second and first round, honestly, is... The whole time, Zahabi was doing this weird... It was like the weirdest combo I've ever seen where he'd pretend... It looked like he'd pretend like he was going to throw up top and then he'd throw like a soccer kick on the inside of Sean's leg. And, at first I was like, damn, these look like they're... I felt like they looked like they hurt. And then, based on how many Sean was taking and just not reacting, I was like, oh, maybe they're just literally doing nothing. He just doesn't care. And, I think he literally went for another one, and that's when Sean hit him with a straight one down the pipe, dropped him again. Zahabi goes to get up. Sean hits him with the 1-2 and just puts him down. Salute. Good night, USA. I think it was probably, an early stoppage, to be honest. I watched Guru's video, and he was talking about apparently Zahabi, couldn't even get up. He tried to get up and face planted. If that's the case, I mean, maybe, but whatever. Give Sean his clip farm in the White House, bro. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Let him hit that salute and walk off. Sean wants the title fight. As much as I'd love to see Jan and Sean too, bro, I have to give Merab his rematch, bro. I don't care what y'all say, bro. If it would be more boring, if Sean O'Malley and Jan would be more interesting. Merab was so dominant, bro. You just have to give him another chance. And it was his fifth title fight in a year, bro. You got to give him that other shot. O'Malley, I think you give him one more, maybe against Sandhagen or Umar, something like that. Maybe a title eliminator against Umar Nurmagomedov. And then after they run Merab, Jan 3, do Sean versus the winner of that. Unless he loses to Umar, I guess. Then it wouldn't be good. But, yeah, good win for Sean. Absolute clip farm. Salute to the troops. Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, America. At this time, America was peak. Oh, wait, I don't know why I lied. Not every American won on this card. Chandler fucking lost. I'm a straight liar. Chandler lost. What am I talking? Oop, that's not what I meant to do. But I lied. Chandler fucking lost. Not every American won. I'm dumb as shit. But, anyway. We were riding high this whole card. It felt like, you could feel it in the air. Everybody knew joy was coming. You gotta be fucking... I haven't even seen this. And this makes it genuinely somehow so much worse. Cyril Cheater Gane goes out there and does the same thing he does in every fucking fight he does every fucking time. He's a cheating motherfucking bitch, and he needs to be... Honestly, I think he needs to be stripped already. I don't care what y'all say. Was he winning the first round? Yeah. Honestly, I don't even argue. Honestly, I really don't know if you can say he won the first round. Yeah, he pieced up Pereira, but you probably could say he won. But Pereira rocked him at the end and wobbled him at the end of the round. Pereira running some good high kicks off the block. Gon was definitely, the one thing, literally exactly what I said. Gon was shifty. He's really fast. He's really good at, dipping and diving, bro. I mean, he was keeping out of harm's way. But I don't know what the fuck is with this dumbass fan base. And it's the same thing that happened with the Tom fight. Just because Cyril Gane was doing good before he fucking cheated doesn't mean you just get to excuse his cheating motherfucking ways, bro. Gane, I'll give it to him, lands a perfectly legal straight that drops Pereira. Perfectly legal. And even lands the first, I'd say, 2 strikes after Pereira shot his single leg, panic single leg, were legal. And then you watch this fucking big-headed, bald Frenchman take his fat fucking elbows and drive them directly into the back of Alex Pereira's skull 8 times. At least 1 or 2 hammer fists to the back of the head. And then proceed, by the way, while all this is happening, the amazing ref, Herb Dean, is just, I don't know, scrolling fucking Instagram or something. Maybe he got a text from his side piece, because he's apparently sees fucking none of the illegal strikes to the back of Alex Pereira's head. The fight gets back to this honestly should say more about how good Alex Pereira is. I don't give a fuck. Alex Pereira, after getting bombed back of the head strike, something that has killed people, put people in vegetative states, gets back up and actually starts throwing back. Gets put out on the feet. I'm glad they stopped it when it did at that point, because, maybe Herb realized he wasn't going to get any pussy tonight, so he put his phone away and actually realized, oh, I'm a ref of a fucking fight. Like normal, he forgets. I'm seeing a bunch of brain-dead motherfuckers talking about how Gane was winning the fight anyway, bro. He would have won it anyway. So if you don't know how the rules work, yes, he dropped Pereira. The second he landed the second or third back of that, I'll even give him 1 or 2. Maybe 1 or 2 I'll give him. Heat of the moment. I'm not giving him heat of the moment, because that's for people that do it. Maybe it's their first fight that they've done it. I'll even give you maybe their second fight. Gane does it in every fight he cheats, so I'm not giving it to him anymore. By the 3rd or 4th back of the head strike, Herb Dean should have stopped the fucking fight, which gives Alex time to recuperate. He should have then taken a point. Honestly, he should have just instantly DQ'd him for all his cheating bullshit, because this is, once again, a consistent problem. But since it's the White House, you take a point from Gane. That gives Pereira the chance to recover. And I'm not even saying Pereira would have won. I'm assuming Pereira probably still would have fucking lost this fight and got knocked out later on. But the fucking problem is there's so many brain-dead fucking idiots in this sport saying, bro, but Cyril was fucking piecing him up, bro. So that just excuses the fucking absolute terrorist attack he just pulled on the back of Pereira's skull, bro. Fuck this cheating fucking bastard, bro. I hope Tom Aspinall actually fucking murders this guy. I literally will be hate watching Cyril Gane for the rest of my fucking life, bro. This dude is the worst MMA fighter when it comes to being a cheating fucking bitch. Maybe this dude has maybe surpassed John Jones as the cheating goat, my guys. Yeah, I didn't think it was possible, because I don't think to be fair, he looks like he takes roids, but he's never popped. So this man, without taking steroids, I think, has possibly surpassed John Jones as the cheating GOAT. And nobody is talking about it. They give him a performance of the night bonus. Nobody in I'm not even surprised Joe Rogan and them. I was, God forbid, hoping Politan or his team might mention the absolutely illegal. Politan, I'm not surprised because he's probably still almost half brain dead from the 15 back of the head strikes he ate. But if I'm a coach after seeing that, I'm not even letting Politan grab the mic. I'm immediately walking over there, or I'm immediately walking over to Dana and saying, do you know how to control your own fucking rules? Because this is fucking bullshit. Gon needs to fucking go, or he needs to be disciplined. I'm tired of it, bro. This French fuck is a cheating piece of shit. And I hope Tom Aspinall takes his goddamn head off. Oh my god, if you're a fucking Gon fan at this point, even if you're French, I don't care, bro. He's clearly a cheating piece of shit. You're just blind to it if you refuse to see anything other than it. And you just, fuck you if you like Cyril Gahn at this point, bro. There's opinions and there's fact. And the fact is, Cyril Cheater Gahn is a fucking bitch-ass French cheating cunt, and he needs to be, honestly, I'd cut him from the UFC. Because he's going to kill somebody with these back-of-the-head strikes. I'm sorry. Rant over. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. Thank God. We watched the second tower fall with Politan. We had Yuri and Politan fall. And Justin Gaethje, with the almighty American power, resurrects them both from the grave. Boys, I'm not lying. This is probably the greatest moment of UFC I've ever watched. Now, to be fair, I feel like that's not saying a lot, because that's probably for a lot of people. But Justin Gaethje just went out there. It's literally a day later, and I'm still honestly not sure if I'm going to, wake up, from a coma or something, and this is all a dream. But Justin Gaethje goes out there, is sticking Ilya with the jab. Hits Ilya's eye, hurts him bad in the first round, hurts his eye. Is landing, oh my god, they were so beautiful. Was shooting takedowns and wouldn't get them and would clinch and land the nasty Rufus uppercut, bro. I'd argue say he won the first round. Topuria goes out there, absolutely mauls Justin Gaethje's body in the second. I mean, holy shit, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Justin Gaethje is literally eternally bleeding, bro. Because the amount of shots that Topuria was just unweiling on Justin Gaethje's body, and Justin Gaethje just, refused to, block the body still was kind of crazy. But, second round, Ilya Topuria just absolutely starts wailing on his body. But apparently, Justin's autism fucking... I think we were right that Ilya actually fought fucking emotional, bro. Because eventually he lands a body hook that does drop Gaethje, and he goes for a fucking sub. He goes for three, an arm bar, went for a head triangle, like a weird head triangle, not one where they're on body, a standing or you know what I mean, mount head triangle or whatever. Fucking did he go for two arm, or maybe he went for two arm bars, but literally could have finished the fight if he just ground and pounded him. But I think Justin's autism rubbed off to him, brother. And he gets out of that round. And Justin Gaethje in the third round drops Ilya Topuria. And the American people go crazy. I am not shitting you watching this on my couch with my buddies. Literally, it felt like watching America raise the flag on fucking D-Day, bro. Or whatever, you know what day I'm talking about, that statue. The great American hero, Justin, saw Yuri and Politan go down and said, I must save us. And he did. He drops Topuria. Is fucking Topuria up the whole fight. Head kicks, straights, jabs. That uppercut from the shot that he just kept throwing. Topuria refused to do anything but duck into after the clinch, and he just repeatedly got hit with that uppercut. I think, honestly, by the third round, he had broken maybe Deporia's orbital, or, whatever the fucking bone's called in your eye, or at least damaged it enough that, honestly, if it was any other fight night, because the end of the third, they fucking call the doctor in. Ilya says he can't see. Doctor come in, literally looks at the ref, says, nah, bro, we're done here. And Ilya's just like, no, I'm good. And I'm literally telling you, if this was any other card not on the White House, they're calling that fight right there. There's no way they're letting that fight go on. Since they're at the White House, they let that continue. And Justin Gaethje goes out there in the fourth round and continues to serve an almighty American ass whooping to Ilya Topuria. Obviously, I picked Ilya Topuria to win because, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. If you pick Justin Gaethje, I'm calling you a liar. I'm calling you a picker based off bias. You didn't pick him because you actually thought he was the one who was going to be the winner that night. You picked him because you're either too diehard American or you're just so hating against Ilya that you wanted Gaethje. I hate to say it, people. There are just fights where if you actually are picking Gaethje, I love Gaethje more than everybody, guys. And more than anybody. We all love Gaethje. But nobody that is sane was picking Gaethje in that fight. And he proved us all wrong. He proved me wrong. He proved you wrong. He proved his fucking mother wrong. His own mother didn't think he was winning this fight. And honestly, I think most importantly, he proved this snooty 5'7" little bitch that Big Rufus is the king of this division. Big Rufus goes out there, beats the shit out of Ilya, all around 4, gets him to the round, lands the fucking craziest ground body knee I've seen in a while. Oh my god, I felt it. They go to the corner. Ilya just goes, no mas, no more, I'm done. The ref goes, it's over. Doctor stoppage. Ilya Topuria has quit on the chair at the end of the fourth round. Justin Gaethje, in full autism mode, does his backflip and then proceeds to almost break his fucking neck. If Justin Gaethje would have broke his neck and we would have had to just given Topuria the title, I would have fucking cried. Because that's literally what I thought was going to happen. But I literally don't know what to say, brother. USA. That was probably the greatest. No, I already know that was the greatest UFC moment of my life so far. I don't know how anything could top that, to be honest, until possibly Yuri comes back and takes the belt, obviously. Which will be happening. No, I swear. It's happening. It's happening. Don't quote me on that, but do quote me on that for when it happens. But, boys, let me know your thoughts on what was by far possibly one of the best, if not the best, UFC event ever. Thank you, Justin Gaethje, and fuck you, Cyril Gane. I hope you die, and we will all be hate watching you against Tom Aspinall whenever you fight next. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good one. I will see you later.